So the software is on the card, and so I'm just going to eject the card. Let's move that out of the way, and so I'm going to just insert the card, and so I'm just going to check where the connectors are. So if you look inside, well, I've put my Raspberry Pi in a case, but you know, if you haven't put it in a case, the gold connectors are at the top and they need to match the gold connectors here. So I'm just going to place the card in like so, and that's kind of about as far as it will go. And you might think that all of the process is a bit fiddly, but the whole point of the Raspberry Pi is that you get your hands dirty, as it were, with the fiddly process of getting a computer such as this up and running with an operating system which you've downloaded yourself. Here are all the things I need to connect to get this to work. So this is the HDMI cable which I'm going to plug in again before I turn the power on, and that's going to go into the HDMI slot here. I've got a wireless mouse and keyboard. I have no idea whether these are going to work. And then this is the hub, which is USB, so I might just plug that into the USB ports around this side and see whether that works. I mean, I don't hold out much hope, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't. And then this is the power cord, which is ready to go, all plugged in. And and it's a mini USB, so it's going to go next to the card where the operating system is. So that'll be the last thing that I connect up. Let's plug in the HDMI cable, plug in my hub for the USB. Okay, so the software card is in, the TV is on, the HDMI cable is plugged in. The USB cable for attaching my wireless keyboard and mouse to is also plugged in. So the only thing I need to do now is switch the power on. There's a red light has come on here, but more importantly, a whole load of stuff is getting loaded up here. And so yeah, so we'll just have to see. At some point it's going to ask for, you know, some keyboard input, and then I'll see whether the keyboard is working or not. So let's just wait a minute for all of that to finish. The wireless keyboard and mouse is actually working, which is just amazing. I double checked the batteries on the keyboard and they are a bit flat, so that was a problem. And I've plugged the wireless USB transmitter into the USB port, and then there's a particular sequence to connect mine, so I had to click the connect button and then click the connect underneath the mouse, and then I had to wait 20 seconds and click the connect button and then click the connect button underneath my keyboard. And just to start, the only option I'm going to choose at the moment is this one here. And it goes away and does some stuff, and I can now just say OK. So go ahead and finish. And yes, let's do a reboot. So username is Pi, and the password is RasPi4, and we're in, and here we're just going to type in start X to load the desktop. We now have a giant desktop loaded, very much like Windows. So now the mouse will work. So I've just clicked in the left corner, log out, and there we go. And we're back to this prompt.